Welcome to the January 23rd edition of Mustangs TV Weekend Recap. I'm your host, Christine Clark, and this week we got men and women's basketball, volleyball, hockey, and track and field. Let's check it out. The Western women's basketball team hosted the number 2 CIS-ranked Windsor Lancers last Wednesday night at Alumni Hall. The Lancers played a dominant game right from tip-off, rushing to a 23-13 lead after the first quarter. In the second onwards, the Lancers continued their strong play, maintaining a lead through strong rebounding and shooting. Although Laura Daly tallied 21 points and 5 rebounds, the Mustangs were never able to stage a significant comeback. The game finished 85-55 for the Lancers, knocking the Mustangs to 5-8 on the season. Jessica Clemencon led the Lancers with 21 points and 8 rebounds. Daly was supported by Jenny Vaughn and Rebecca Boss, who both grabbed 7 points on the night. On Saturday afternoon, the Mustangs head back to the court against the Laurier GoldenHawks, who sit in third place in the OUA West. The GoldenHawks came out strong in the first, jumping to a 20-12 lead at the end of the quarter. In the second, however, Western erupted with 29 points to take a 41-33 lead into the half. Western maintained the lead in the second half, largely due to the strong play of Laura Daly and Jenny Vaughn, who both finished with 17 points. In the fourth quarter, Caitlin Letty solidified a Mustangs victory with a pair of free throws to end the game at 67-64. Krista Mancino led the GoldenHawks with a game-high 23 points and 9 rebounds. The Mustangs are back in action Wednesday, January 25th, when they take on the Waterloo Warriors at Alumni Hall. The Western men's hockey team took on the Thunderwolves for a back-to-back game weekend in Lakehead. Keaton Turkowitz was the lone goal scorer in the game, getting past goaltender Alex DUPUIS late in the second. Mustangs' Kevin Baker and Scott Arson added assists on the play. Netminder Josh Eunice made 27 saves for the shutout, while Lakehead's Alex DUPUIS made 21. Game 2 against the Thunderwolves saw much of the same gameplay. With only one Mustang goal by Zach Harden early in the first, the Mustangs took the game 1-0. With the win, the Mustangs pull 6 points ahead of second-place Lakehead for first place in the OUA West. Josh Eunice made 29 saves for his second shutout of the weekend. Western will travel to Windsor on Thursday, January 26th for a 7:30 p.m. puck drop. The Mustangs play host to Lakehead on Saturday, January 28th at Thompson Arena. The Mustang men's basketball team fell 79-62 to the Windsor Lancers last Wednesday night. The Lancers' strong play earned them a 13-point lead in the half. In the third, they surged ahead by 27, diminishing any comeback hopes for the Mustangs. The Mustangs were led by Ryan Barbeau and Jermaine Bernard, scoring 16 and 10 points respectively. Windsor's Enrico De Loreto had a game high of 26 points in a dominant performance. The Mustangs also hosted the number 6 CIS-ranked Laurier GoldenHawks Saturday afternoon. In the first half of the game, neither team could sustain a solid lead as they went basket for basket. Led by Ryan Barbeau, who finished the game with 25 points, Western finished the half down 37-36. In the third, however, the GoldenHawks exploded in an offensive outburst, outscoring the Mustangs 28-13 to take a 16-point lead going into the fourth. This lead was sustained in the fourth quarter as Maxwell Allen, who with 23 points, led the Hawks to an 89-73 win. Barbeau was supported by Peter Schultz, who finished with 20 points, and Quinn Henderson, who tallied 14. Maxwell Allen led the points for the GoldenHawks with 23, followed by Matthew Buckley with 21 points. The Mustangs are back in action this Wednesday, hosting the Waterloo Warriors for an 8 p.m. game at Alumni Hall. The Western women's hockey team went head-to-head with the Laurier GoldenHawks Saturday night. Carly Rolfe was first on the board for the Mustangs with assists from Marianne Filson and Sydney Kidd. Laurier responded shortly after with a goal from Tammy Freeberger. The second period saw more GoldenHawk action with 2 goals from Paula Lagamba and Laura Brooker. The Mustangs would only score again late in the third, with Stacey Scott sneaking one past Laurier goaltender Erica Thunder. Laurier would solidify the win with 2 more goals from Freeberger for the hat-trick. Mustangs goaltender Olivia Ross made 45 saves, with Thunder blocking 30. Trying to bounce back from their loss against the GoldenHawks, the Mustang ladies traveled to Waterloo. Neither team could find the back of the net in the first. Casey Rawson snagged Western's first goal 10 minutes into the second, shortly followed by Katie Dillon, this putting the Mustangs up 2-0 going into third. Hope was not lost for the Warriors as Ono Mesenberg snuck one past goaltender Kelly Campbell. It was Kelly McLean who would tie it up for Waterloo with less than 2 minutes left in the game. On to overtime. The Mustangs wouldn't drag this overtime on as only a few seconds in, Katie Dillon scored the game-winning goal and her second on the night. The final score was 3-2. Western plays host to the UOIT Ridgebacks on Friday, January 27th. Puck drops at 7:30 p.m.